Ooh, I think that those are like a little bit harsh. I have empathy for people, so I don't like to use like words like that. But the talking with like a lot of the people when I ask them the whys, or I learn a little bit about their background or their upbringing. The commonality is that they were raised by single moms who took their anger out on them. Um, they were raised by single moms whose boyfriends took their anger out on them. I had one who even lost a sibling. His sibling died at the hands of his mom's abuser. That, or on the other hand, a lot of them were touched as children by their female babysitters. So their experience when it comes to feminine energy and women came tainted at an earlier age. So I have empathy for that, and I always suggested that they always like go and get some help or go get some therapy, learn some coping skills because that's heavy, and at that time, we're talking 30 years ago. That wasn't a normal thing. We didn't do that in our Black culture. We didn't go to therapy. That was a no-no. But a lot of them are doing therapy now, trying to get the therapy because now they're understanding because they have daughters now and grandchildren now. And, they're seeing it from a different eye and they know that they need to change that. They understand, because another thing I always tell them is the bond between their daughters and the guys that they date is going to be predetermined by the relationship they have with that dad. So if their dad was not available, was an angry dad or a negative dad, they're normalizing these type of behaviors, and that's going to be the go-to when their children get older. So some of them are now understanding that because they're seeing it play back. One guy, he calls me a lot, and he's even seeing it manifesting in his grandchildren. They're displaying the same behaviors that he had, and he always be like, I don't know where they got it from, and I'd be looking like, it was normalized. It was normalized behavior, So I don't know. I don't like. I don't have. I'm not a person that carries like a lot of hatred and anger, because that doesn't serve me. All it does is hinder me. So I try to just give them love, and you know maybe if I feel like they might need a little help, I might like send them an app. I use BetterHelp, so I might send them my app and say, hey, might want, because we don't have to go and sit. People don't have to come and see you come and go. You can do this at your house in the privacy of your home. Nobody has to be around. You can do it in your car. It don't matter. You can pick your hours that you want to do this. It's just a lot easier. And some of them have taken my advice on it, and it has helped them with things. We've discussed, how they'd like using the app and how they're able to piece together where it went wrong, where their thought process went wrong. And sometimes, it's hard to correct, but, you can't always fix things that were broken, but you can give the person, validation that how they experienced you wasn't right. And sometimes that's all that you need, because a lot of times we don't tend to give them that. And I appreciate that. Everybody that I've encountered, like I say, even though they were bad encounters, but they all validated that how they treated me wasn't right. And they apologized for that. So I'm not going to ever say that that they're loathing. We're all works in progress. And, we can only strive to just be better people, today and in the future. All right. Peace, love, and light. Oh, wait, I didn't address the second part. I have no problem dating any race at all. The type of person I am, I tend to already automatically attract people outside of my race, but they don't talk to me like that. We'll be friends forever, but they don't like move it over into like a romantic thing. But they always tell me the same thing. I get that a lot. A lot of guys, they like me, but they're scared to approach me. I don't know what that is. My family members, my male family members, they say that I might be a little bit intimidating for a lot of people. They can see like that in me, that I would be intimidating to men sometimes. I don't know why, but whatever. But yeah, I don't have a problem. I mean, like I told you, I've lived in very diverse neighborhoods and settings pretty much all my life. So naturally, there will be encounters with men of other races, but it's just never tapped over into like a relationship. Usually they just, maybe meet up for coffee, or a drink, and that's about it. So, and then we just have like small talk, and then it's just a friendship. I don't know, but I hope that helps. All right. Peace, love, and light. And everybody has the right to love whoever they want to love. Let me say that. That's who I am. You have the right to love whoever you want to love. All right. Peace, love, and light.